What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. Today is the day we are lowering the Honda Fit on a set of Reaction coilovers. And we've got this thing freshly washed, so we're gonna pull it into the garage. We're gonna get the wheels off, get it up in the air, and start with the rear of the suspension, and then move to the front. We actually got a little surprise today for the wheels. All right, so we have our Reaction coilovers. These are the fronts, these are the rears. We're going to start with the rear of the vehicle, just because I think it'll be a little bit more simple and it's going to be a little bit more labor intensive. So what we're going to do is get this thing up in the air, obviously, get the wheels off, start installing these things. So the Reaction coilovers look really good, made in the USA, and the quality of them is phenomenal so far. I've had nothing but good reviews and people highly suggesting them to me. So we've obviously got the rear of the Fit up in the air. We got the wheels off. All right, so the first thing I think we got to do is come in here and pop these off. Whoa, look at that. And there it is. Sweet, nice. All right, so we got our strut and our spring. We're going to pull this bolt out, 14 millimeter, and then the same on the other side. And I think that's all that's holding the rear up. That's all I can see. All right, so this bolt has been on here for many miles and for a long time, and as you can see, it's got some surface rust. So we're going to do a little trick with it. A lot of times what happens is you get to these bolts and people will crank on them and then break the head off the bolt. We do not want to do that. So what we're going to do is put the big impact gun on it, which everybody's going to be like, oh no. What we're going to do before we try to get this bolt out is we're going to try to tighten it first, actually, and that will break it loose, and then hopefully it should come back out. Okay, so now we've got the spring and the strut removed. How did we do that? Very easily. You will need to kind of pull the 10 mil out of this for the ABS sensor. One bolt here. It's the bolt up here. And literally, you just push down on this to get the spring out, and the spring literally falls right out. So now we're gonna get the Reaction coils in, and then use the jack to jack up the rear. So it's got the sleeve. Oh, okay, there you go. Put the jack into it. Put it down a little bit. All right, come up. Okay, keep going. Okay, so we got these bad boys in. The little label, orange label, says adjuster is mounted on the top of the spring. So that's what I assume it means. Things look good. So now we're going to move on to the front. So now we're at the front of the car. We have to remove this piece here to sort of get to everything. And super duper fun. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this. It's a couple of 10 mils and move on. All right, so we've got the top piece off here. This is our strut, and it's got a nut, so we need to do the same thing, kind of like the rear. Oh, we need another size, and that's how we're going to have to get this off. We've got the front off, but we need to take the wheels off. We're about to do that. Okay, so we've got the nut off this here. So this came off pretty easy, actually. Now we should be able to pull that bolt out. We've got everything disconnected here. Okay. Now we're going to try to get this thing out. Okay, after whatever, we got it out. Now we need this thing here. Hold it. I believe this is the piece that we need to retain. And that we no longer need. Oh my God, look at that. That thing was destroyed. That was the noise we were hearing. Yep. Ooh, ball bearing. Yep, she's done. Okay, so we've hit a little bit of a roadblock here with the suspension. I'm going to show you exactly what this needs. So this piece is from the fit stock. You need this, okay? Also, you need this nut and this bushing bearing. If you notice, it spins, and that's so it can move when steering. This is what you're going to need. Now, on the other side, it is cracked and broken, so we have to go get another one. They sell them at AutoZone for about 35 bucks. So, but this is how the assembly goes together. You take that off there, put it on here, nut, top bushing, then it's ready to go up through the strut tower brace. Then once it's through, this will go on, and then another nut that they do provide, another lock washer, and that's that. So through the magic passing of time, we just picked these up. This is the part number. Picked them up from AutoZone. It's a brand new version of all this stuff, so we're gonna get all of this put together, get them back on the car. All right, so here we have our strut top. It's gonna sit on top of there like that. And we take our new bearing that spins on there. Now we are using the nut from the other suspension. Hold it together. There we go. Beautiful. It's gonna get this to go on top. And then once it goes through the chassis, it will get this and then a washer and nut. All right, you're doing great. Okay. All right. All right, we got the bolts in there. So we've got the coilovers all installed. Now it's time to put the wheels on and get it on the ground. But while it's up in the air and everything is disassembled, I might actually take care of some maintenance items. Okay, so while we're in here, we're going ahead and changing the oil and changing the spark plugs for maintenance, because we've got the car up in the air. We just drained the oil, pulled the spark plugs, and they are definitely looking pretty terrible, as well as the fact that they were barely in there, not tight at all. So definitely losing a little bit of compression and miles to the gallon on that one. All right, so Logan's gonna put the wheels on. A nice little fresh coat of silver on the calipers. We have a little surprise for you. Obviously, these are the rotor slips that we've been running, but we have these Rays Engineering 16x7, I think plus 42 offset TE37’s. These are really hard to get, really rare as far as the size. They have a brand new set of Neogen tires on them. We're gonna try these out on the fit, but we may actually be doing something special with these wheels. I really kind of want a different set of wheels, but we'll talk about that later. We may do a giveaway or a raffle on Instagram or something with these, so stay tuned. I was about to say, these not 4x100, these are 4x100. Using some boo-boo ass lugs. Oof. Bro. What do you think?
She's hard now. She's hard.
She is. Damn. Okay, I mean, we still gotta. Okay, we've got the oil in, spark plugs in, car on the ground. We're gonna back it out and take a look at it. We still gotta put the cowl on and all that stuff, but that's real easy. But damn, this looks good. Okay, my assistant here is doing what you're supposed to do, and we are torquing the wheels. We don't do a bunch of ugga-duggas. No, that's terrible. Always torque your wheels properly. I do 90 pounds. And she Gucci. Dun, 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 dun. So if you guys can tell, I'm putting the cowl and everything back together. This is the plate that holds the cowl and the wipers and everything like that. And if you notice, I've got some fresh zinc bolts over here. Those are from a Resto Tuner. So if you're looking for some fresh zinced hardware, go check out restotuner.com. They make a bunch of reproduction decals as well, especially if you're doing any sort of restoration or anything else. But I absolutely love their hardware. And I'm probably going to replace a ton of the 10 millimeter bolts. I did over here. You know, especially on purple, the zinc looks phenomenal. I'm gonna swap these out too. Okay guys, so I did make a little bit of adjustments on the rear. I'm still trying to tweak it a little bit to finally get to the ride heights exactly where I want it. I want to go a little bit lower in the rear. I did lower it in the rear already. The ride quality is really good so far. This tire is kind of gross. It's got some doo-doo on it. I need to clean that. The car looks absolutely amazing. So this side is probably its best looking side, although again, we need to make adjustments, and we're going to do a review video of the ride quality and stuff like that once I get it all dialed in and get an alignment. I'm going to be honest with you, these TEs look really good, but I'm not going to keep them. It's not working for me. I'm just not a TE fan. When I picked them up, I thought they would be absolutely perfect for the fit, but I think what I'm going to do is do a quick little raffle giveaway on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram if you want to be a part of that. We're just going to do 100 spots or something like that. And I may do the same for the Rota Slips. Again, follow me on Instagram if you want to be a part of that, because the wheel that I want to go with is the usual wheel that I usually go with, but I need a 16x7 plus 40. I think will work perfectly on this, or even I would like a little bit more tire. This tire for the 16 is a little too thin for me. So guys, big shout out to the sponsor of this video, Reaction USA. Use code HSG to get 15% off on a set of coilovers for yourself. My discount code also works over at 58 Industries as well. So if they don't have the vehicle that you're looking for, but 58 does, use code HSG for 15% off. Not to mention the fact that Dragon Spec is having a sale doing 25% off on glasses and shift knobs for 2023. So use code 2023 over there at thedragonspec.com. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.